Bruh, online school blows. Like, it blows ass, bro. Especially the way we've oriented, like, teaching nowadays around, like, paper and turning in work and doing, like, showing work and writing things out. This year is not going to be fun. Even last year, it was bearable. Teachers had it planned out, but now that there's mandatory Zoom meetings and work, it's not going to go well. I can just predict it now. It's going to be absolute shit. My math class already seems like it's going to be absolute shit. We'll see, but most likely it's going to be an unpleasant experience. Um, yeah, I was basically just going to make a video about this so I could upload daily. Not the best content, but it's content. Uh, hmm. That's basically all I have to say. Um, it's just my opinion on online school. I'm not gonna make this part of opinions on opinions series just because I don't know. I just want to not have to write that out because that's gonna be annoying. I'm already stressed out. Well, not really stressed out, but I have to do homework for math, and I haven't done it yet because I don't know. I haven't found the motivation to be like, ah, yeah, let me just sit down and do work. Not to mention the fact that like it's it's not even like one of the workbooks that you can write in. It's fully a hardcover textbook, and you have to write out of it. Needless to say, it's annoying and stupid and tedious, just like most schoolwork nowadays. It makes you think, why stay in high school when you could literally just drop out, go to community college for 2 years, and then if you had the available funds, move from there on to a 4 year. Because when you drop out, or at least when you legally drop out when you take the test, it's the equivalent of getting a high school degree. You can apply for a job and you'll basically be considered the same, especially if you start going to college that same year that you drop out, because it'll look better. You're like, oh, I'm a college student, and I'm like 16 or whatever. Because genuinely, you can be a college student at 16 if you really want. And I kind of want to just escape whatever hell this year is going to be, because college isn't like high school in the way that it's like, especially community college, at least from what I've seen my brother doing it. It's a lot less, oh yeah, you got homework. It's more, oh, you can study for this and that if you want to, so you're ready when like there's a test or an exam or whatever. But there's not really a lot of homework. There's like reading chapters of books and stuff like that. But that's kind of bearable, and a lot of it's on your own time and up to you to do. And like studying is up to you, which is something that a lot of like teachers in high school force upon you. And then there's all this whole like, oh, I like we have to wait for the kids who are a little bit slower to catch up. I hate that bullshit. I just want to get through it. I don't want to have to do the same subject, like do the homework for it and do the work in class for it. It gets to feel like really annoying. Like I'm one of those people who can pick up on a topic pretty easily, and the way we're teaching in general is just a piece of shit. I don't want to have to wait for other people to have to figure it out. Basically, I'm complaining about school. It sucks. This year's gonna suck. I want to drop out now more than ever, legally, not like by just not attending classes, but by taking the test, because that would save me 2 years of my life. Because this year I'm taking pre-calc. I can take that in college. I'm taking anatomy. I can take physics in college instead of anatomy because anatomy's boring as shit. I'm taking piano. I don't even want to really, like, it's okay, but not now. Like now that it's not in person, it doesn't sound appealing at all. I'm doing the thing with my eyebrows again. Um, there's a bunch of like stupid bullshit that I just don't want to deal with, and yeah, I don't know. It seems like it'll be a piece of shit. But yeah, um, that seems to be it. Like the video, subscribe if you hate school too, gamers, and have a good day. Yeah. Oh, also, um, Joke's on you, people who took AP classes. You were like, oh yeah, don't you think you want a challenge, bud? Don't you think it'll like, oh, you're gonna not be able to get to college and something, whatever, blah blah blah. People were constantly telling me that before COVID. Look who's laughing now, you piece of shit. I don't have a bunch of online homework. I have like one class that's giving it. Suck my ass. Woo! Woo! I win. I win. Take your AP classes. I don't give a shit. You're the one suffering. But I'm also kind of suffering because I hate school now, even more than ever. Even though I really did hate it when we were in person too, just because I've never really liked it. It depresses me to go to school every day, having to see the same people every day. It's not fun. I don't like repetitive cycles. It gets boring, it gets old, and a lot of the time you don't learn anything, and if you're learning anything, it's not anything that you care about or that is important to you. Because what's free choice, you know? I want to go into this profession. They're always like, oh, what do you want to do when you're an adult? And you're like, hey, I want to do this profession. They're like, oh, guess what? Well, we're going to force you to do basically everything but what would qualify you or like help you learn more about that specific education pathway. So have fun with that. Yeah, school bad. College better, I guess. Uh, I think that's it. I'm not gonna edit this again. I don't really like editing videos. It takes a while. That last one I posted, I'd added out a lot of shit that was slightly more offensive, and that took a long time. It took me like an hour or so to edit it. So, needless to say, I'm not editing this one. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like it. If you didn't, like it, because it helps analytics. Um, share it so I get more views, because I need 4,000 hours of watch time, and I have like 3 or 4 right now. So that'd be epic. That's about it. Have a good day. See ya.